I'm sure you've heard this term, the wounded healer, or the path of the wounded healer. So I had been called a wounded healer by multiple teachers, by multiple people. And I used to really own that, like, because I am wounded, or I was very wounded. My wounds, I have scars from my wounds. I'm healing, still healing. We never stop growing. We never stop stepping into who we are. So, but I used to be called that all the time. And someone called it to me, another teacher of mine, a trainer of mine, mentioned that. She's like, "You're the wounded healer." And I'm like, I didn't say anything to her, but in my mind, I said, you know what? I actually let that term go a long time ago. And here's why. Here's why. Because yes, it's true. I was wounded, and I used the wounding as a teacher for myself and for other people. However, the term wounded healer makes me feel like I'm there all the time, that I live in my wounding. So I want to encourage you, I know you've heard that term. So if that's something that you relate to, a wounded healer, because all of us are wounded, and we all have the ability to share our stories, our wounding, our experiences to support and serve other people. Whether you're a teacher, whether you're in business, whether you're a mom, a dad, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, everything that you go through can be a teaching for other people. But when we own the word wounded, I feel like there's something energetically there that keeps us in that story of being wounded. So what if we were the healed healers? Or what if we were the joyful leaders, or joyful healers? What if it was that? And we started letting go of this concept that we're wounded. Because I was finding that I was in this cycle. Have you heard that term, samsara? It's a Buddhist term. It's the cycle of suffering. It's our own karmic cycle of suffering. And owning this idea that I'm a wounded healer, I know kept me in the cycle of samsara. So I am releasing that. I'm a joyful woman of service, of generosity. So if you're owning that word wounded, I'm going to encourage you to look at that. And do you want to own that? Do you want to stay in that cycle of wounding? Or do you want this life to start living your life in the fullest, living with possibility, living with freedom, which we all get to have? And I know you don't want to carry the wounded with you into the next lifetime. And I know that's a very popular term, but I'm going to be challenging it today. I've been challenging it for a couple of years now because it wasn't serving me. And I'm just going to ask you, is it serving you? But we get to use our wounding for sure to share and teach others if we choose, and to grow, grow. So who are you today? Today, I'm a joyful leader. I'm a joyful giver, and I'm ever growing. Sending you big love today, and I will talk to you next time. My name is Beth Osmer, and I will talk to you soon.